Weta's down in New Zealand, way down the bottom of the South Pacific, and we always feel it's best to get the creative people down here to show them what we're about and to open their eyes to the world of Weta, which is a world that we're trying to create magic. And so when a director comes down here, such as Dean did on Power Rangers, it really helped him to go from the artwork, to go from the 3D models and actually see the pieces and hold them, and we can kind of get this creative collaboration, which I think with Dean has been really, really awesome.
My involvement on Power Rangers was to help lead the charge on taking the designs that Legacy Effects had produced and help evolve those designs so we could build the suits. One of the key concepts for the suits was that they feel like they're actually growing and that they're organic. They're not like a suit that you put on. Using ZBrush, which is a 3D modelling program, we started to model the designs to get an understanding of how those designs would look in 3 dimensions. And so you could spin it around, and also we could review where there might be some problems. And then we would adjust the design on the 3D model to try to compensate for that.
We then start printing the pieces and start having a look at it, and then the costume department gets involved, and then it starts getting much bigger.
In the very beginning we were developing a lot of textiles and print, getting nice textures into the fabric, so there was a lot of R&D going on, and then we worked a lot with the pattern making, trying to hide seams where we wouldn't normally have seams on the body to make it a bit more skin-like.
There's this amazing thing that we developed through Dean's imagination of having this under texture and then this over texture of these clear armour pieces, which is quite a difficult task, and we've never had something like it before, because usually when you're making armour you have all these rigging points underneath it and you can always glue behind it, but with this armour you could see all your fixing, so we had to figure out a way to attach it to the suit. So it was so exciting to be given this opportunity.
Partway into the project, Dean and Kelly came out and visited us, and that was great to have them on site because we got to show them the fabrics and they got to handle them and see how they moved and they worked in different light.
The Power Rangers design has like a galaxy or a universe inside their chest. And so we talked with Sean from VFX about how to create that, and we've obviously got markers and trackers to put his CG in, but we also needed to create light that would be emanating from their chest. So we've got these very, very flat pack LED systems that go in the chest plates, and so that's what these blue and green veins are for, is they're to kind of be replaced digitally and will show their energy running through.
With the lycra part of the costumes, we had to screen print the print in different directions so that it flowed like the energy was flowing through their body.
One of the biggest challenges was actually the colour, because the colour of the Rangers, they look a uniform colour, but the casting guys had to fiddle with their mixes so much because the density of the piece, how thick it is, would change the colours. All up there was like 2,000 components that we cast, and each one of them was so precise.
Lindsay, one of our designers, was asked to help come up with some ideas around the battle damage, because of course the suits don't just stay in a pristine state, and so there was quite a bit of conceptual design done around kind of how we could destroy all the pretty work that we'd done.
It's been cool to be able to have these Power Rangers and have this new look that Dean is putting onto them and this new sort of spin they're getting.
The combination of all these new products is something that's been a new step for us, so it's quite exciting to see it all finally come together, and it's looking really good.
Because they are such complex suits, we really wanted to make sure that when we hand these things over, that the cast feel comfortable in them. We wanted to ensure that on camera they looked as beautiful as we have made them in the workshop, and as user-friendly, because we know the Power Rangers, they do some amazing martial arts and stunts, and we don't want to inhibit that, in any way. So Tree and myself are going to travel to Canada and help shoot them and be on set to make sure they look really awesome.
We're going to be training a few of the crew up there so they know all about our suits, and then we're going to be on set with them for a few weeks, which is always satisfying for me, getting to do the development, the making, and then going on set.
I've tried on a Power Ranger suit to help test the suit, but once I actually got it on, I did start to feel quite cool and started doing some martial arts moves, and it was, the 14-year-old Luke came back to kind of go, yeah, I'm a Power Ranger.